Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias, and welcome back to Terraria. I choked on my spit a little bit there. Apologies. Welcome back to Terraria. In the last episode, we were working on, well, we took a bit of a break from building. This castle is getting a little bit tedious almost in some aspects, just because we're getting to the point where we're going to have to make a bunch of different things. I've done a little bit of building off camera, not really that much. Just basically setting up where the armory is going to be. And then the next thing we can do is start making the rest of the apartments, which we need like 15 more. So they're going to be small-ish, but honestly we should be able to fit them in if we do basically a pyramid style with the main hall going up to all of them. We'll figure something out for that next episode, but today we're gonna do the Old One's army, and once it becomes day, we're gonna talk to the angler, see what fish he wants, and then we're gonna head off to the the exterior of the map so that we could potentially get some of the tattered cloths, because I'd like to take on the what are they called? The goblins today. So, yeah, there's plenty of stuff to do still. Really need to start working on getting potions a little bit more often. But good news and bad news, though. So, good news is I have finally completed getting all the items in Terraria listed out so that I can sort them. The good news is I've gotten nearly 4,000 items. The bad news is surface tundra. Okay, we can do that. The bad news is that it's still going to be a little bit before I can sort the inventory, because I still need to go through and see where am I going to put stuff, how am I going to organize things. I have an idea, I just need to do it. And it's just time consuming. So bad news is I'm not quite ready to finish our inventory yet. So we're getting close though. I'm debating, I don't know if there will be a demand. If there is a demand, then let me know. But I'm debating whether or not to make the Google Doc that I'm using public once I'm done with it. Just because I figure you guys might be able to use it as well. It is basically a giant Excel sheet with a bunch of columns, and each column has exactly 50 items in it. Almost every item, almost every column has exactly 50. There's exactly one that doesn't, and it has 49, and that's the last row. There we go. There's the tuna trout. So that was easy enough. We also got some daggerfish, which I don't know if we've ever gotten before, and bombfish, which I think we have, quite a few. So we just need to head to the exterior of the map. Oh hey, we have a guy, sand elemental. So let's kill this thing, and get its drops, the forbidden fragments, because why not? We're also we were getting chased by something. Oh well. Let's head off. We'll see if we can't find a, hey, sharky. Land sharks. The wind blows you, and it does actually make it difficult to move. Hey, you can get shark fins from that. I didn't actually know that. The dune crawlers are huge. Or dune splicer? I'm not sure what it's called. Whatever it's called. Those things are gigantic, but unimportant. So, the lunar events is something we're going to do relatively soon again, I think. See if we can't take on the Moon Lord, get some more fragments and all that kind of fun stuff. We need to be able to take on the Moon Lord. That's the last, like, official boss we haven't actually beat yet. Because Duke Frishron was actually pretty easy. But we need to farm a lot of the bosses. We need to get trophies. We are going to try to get even the Moon Lord's trophy. So that's going to be a bit of a pain. But luckily, once you take on the towers a couple of times, you can actually use the fragments that they drop to make a I don't remember what it's called. It's a boss summoning item, and it specifically summons the Moon Lord, and only the Moon Lord. So it's one of those things that eventually we'll be able to take care of the Moon Lord without doing the lunar events, but every once in a while we'll have to do the lunar events. But once we get the lunar armor, it will be a lot easier. The solar flare armor is probably the first one we're going to get, because we are a little bit more of a melee build than anything else, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we're going to hang around here for just a little bit and see if we can't get some goblins to spawn. And we have 8. Yes. 8 minutes ago, which means that it was last episode that I did that. Or actually, probably, I tried recording this yesterday, and it didn't work out too well because we had some pretty bad storms in my area, so I actually lost power a couple of times. So, yeah, I didn't get a chance to record this yesterday. So, we'll give it a little bit. Hey, more green slimes. Cool. Just to see if... Hey, there we go. Goblin Scout, where is he? He's over here. And he dropped it. Awesome. So now we can head back. And I think what I want to do... First of all, I'm not entirely sure where we summon. Where is Mr. Guide? Do we not... Oh, no. He's right there. I'm literally blind. So I know we need 10 of these. And... loom. Okay. So that's easy enough. I want to, let's see, we're going to put, well, let's just come down here and quick stack anything and everything. And let's see, we can put the stuff in here, this stuff in here. Alright, cool. So there's your fish. Didn't give me anything good. That's a little bit of a bummer. But we'll deal. So I want to put one of these in here. That goes in there. And we can go ahead and make this. The loom is up here now. I have to remember that I'm moving my base up here. So we should be in range. No? Okay. So there we go. Goblin Battle Standard. The reason we're summoning the goblins isn't because they're going to drop anything good. In fact, they're not. It is completely and utterly useless at this point in the game to fight the goblins, other than... I didn't mean to hit stack... I didn't mean to hit the thing that stacks them all. So they're going to come over here. Other than there is a new goblin enemy, which I want to fight. We also need to level this down a little bit. And make a little bit of an arena. Alright, so... Oh, hey, gold. I don't know where that gold came from, but... Alright, so that's the farthest this can go, which is fine. And then this way... we'll just kind of flatten this and make this a little bit easier. Yeah, goblins are approaching. They are really not a concern damage-wise, so... In fact, I don't even know if they're going to be able to, like, do much. But there's the new one. So this is a Goblin Summoner. She can drop a couple of different things. And if you get the goblins early, They are a little bit more difficult than... they're not as difficult as the pirates, but they are certainly more difficult than you'd think. We have another... no, that's just a mage. The Goblin Summoner drops items that are unique in a way, because they are the only items in the game that have the Hex, the Shadowflame ability, which is really cool. It is much like Frostburn, or... Sounds like we have another one. Hey, we got all 3 items. Cool. Never mind. We don't have to worry about them anymore. Alright, and the goblins are almost dead, so luckily we got 3 summoners in one fight, so that makes things a little bit easier on us, considerably. And the Goblin Army is defeated. Cool. So let's go back to making this area a little bit nicer. And we have the Shadowflame knife, which is just a pretty quick throwing knife. Really cool. Inflicts Shadowflame. Then we have a bow, which is it is an auto bow, so it just fires when I hold the mouse down, but it is pretty slow and kind of bad. And then the Hex Doll, which is a it's a cool little effect. Kind of short range, and it's magic. So melee, ranged, and magic items. But the whole kind of idea behind it is the Shadowflame stuff is really cool in a sense, because it is a lot like a lot of the special. I didn't mean to sort that. That's kind of cool. I never knew that did that. Okay. I've never actually used the sort function, so, or the sort button. Wow, if I could speak, that'd be nice. So let's just throw things in here. I don't really care. But yeah, that is the hex items. Those are the items that I wanted to summon the goblins for, and they're cool. Don't get me wrong, they're cool. They're just not that interesting at this point in the game. So let's kind of finish up clearing this out. So I'm just flattening this area a little bit more and clearing it up. And then what we'll do is hammer this. We'll hammer this into a bit of a slope and get rid of these slopes. Perfect. So that side is good. We can run pretty quickly. Let's just hammer these into slopes as well. And that's just to make it a little bit easier. So if we wanted to, we could get some traps and stuff in here, but I don't think that's going to be necessary at this point. We'll see. But this is not going to be our final, like, arena for the Moon Lord or anything like that. We'll worry about that relatively soon, but not that soon. There we go. Alright, so let's buy some Eternia crystals, and the rest of the episode we're going to fight the Old One's army. So we have 37 defender medals. We need more. And these are pretty cheap, so let's just get 10 of them. And we just need to grab our... Oh, let's see, there it is, the Mystic Lightning. This guy. Alright, cool. So we have buffs. We need to get buffs. I'm not going to worry about drinking the potions, except for regeneration potion. We don't need it. So let's get started with this. See how well this goes. So we get one. We're gonna trap that side. And yeah, this goes much farther away. Actually, it might not. It just seems like it. This only goes so far because, unfortunately, this side is going to be a little bit more dangerous. Just because of the nature of our arena for this right now. And I didn't put any campfires back up. That's fine. Alright, so we need to get a little bit more of the mana. And we can trap this side a little bit. So it is easier to put the, I guess these are sentries more, no they are traps. It's a little bit easier to put the traps now than it was. So hopefully this will work out well for us. I don't know if it's going to, but we'll see. So more damage, more power, all that kind of fun stuff. And next thing I want to do is put a little bit more of the lightning traps around the sides. And I don't know why these guys like to walk through the floor. It's not like we can't hit them or anything, but it's just kind of almost annoying. And alright, let's throw that way. Alright, we have 7. Let's run quickly. There's the last 3. Alright, so more electricity. Dragons. Alright, and plenty of stuff over here to kill, which can lead to more mana, which means more protection for our... Oh no. The wyverns are not fun. Alright, Magnosphere. Okay, so plenty of things over here to kill. We're doing a decent amount of damage, I think. Yeah, it sounds like it. Everything's considerably weaker. Alright, so that taken care of. We have 20 seconds to clean this up. Just sprint over here. Alright. There's the last 2, so more traps, and hopefully we can get enough defender medals so that we can upgrade our lightning trap. We'll see though. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Alright, so let's send that direction. And it should hit stuff over there relatively soon. Alright, and there's the Dark Mage. We need to kill the Dark Mage. And make sure... Crystal is doing decent, actually. Let's just make sure everything dies as quickly as possible. And okay, need to kill these guys. We got 3 defender medals. That's what we get at this point, and we have 10 seconds. Is there anything else? Nope. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna heal up. Everything is doing just fine at this point. We do have to deal with the ogre now. Let's just send that direction this time. There's the ogre. Alright, so let's just annihilate him with the phantasm. Holy arrows. And he's dead. Now let's kill these guys before we have any issues. Alright, so this is working decently. We do need to finish these guys off so that we can set up more traps. and whatnot. We have 16 seconds, so we are taking a lot of damage, though. That is something I don't like seeing. Alright, so 13. We don't have much time to get the rest. Alright, so with that taken care of, let's send that direction. Kill as many of these guys as we can. And... oh, they're both over here. Just annihilate that. And we need to kill these guys. Bring this back a little bit. Alright, and... need to kill the ogre. But we lost it. And we died. Alright, well, that was a decent attempt, I think. I'm trying to think of what else could we do. I don't want to set up... we got another... ooh, we got a sword. I'm trying to think of what else we could do, and I think the keys are going to be... yeah, we got the Brand of Inferno. Right-click to guard with... oh, you can't do that with... it's kind of weak, to be honest. 63 versus 100... yeah, it's really weak. But you can right-click to guard with a shield. And you take considerably less damage. That's kind of cool. Not particularly useful, but cool. So we have 52 Defender medals. How many do we need to get the next set of stuff? Let's talk to the Tavern Keeper, Barkeeper, whatever. Let's see, we have the Lightning Aura Cane. We need 100 for the staff. Now we could get... there is a bunch of different armor. There's the Monk armor, there's the Infiltrator, Red Riding Hood. Max number of sentries. I don't know. Let's see. Mana cost. Ranged critical strike. Range. Minion damage. Life regen. Minion damage. 14 defense. 7 defense, where we have 23 defense. None of this is, well, 14 defense versus 23 defense. None of this is particularly good armor compared to the beetle, but it's not bad. It does increase minion stuff. It is for summoning. Defender Forge, I don't know what that's for, but it's expensive. So there's also these the ballistas and stuff we can get, but I think I want to save up for this. It uses a lot more. Oh, I wonder if that's the oh, that's the increase max reduced where was it? Reduces mana cost by 10%. I wonder... that's not very good. But some of these are pretty good. I don't know what's going to be the best. Average tower, slow but high damage, shoots piercing bolts. And I think this is probably the best. And it is one of the more powerful ones, but it's not like super powerful. So I think we're going to save up our Defender medals. And hey, it's a slime rain. You know what, let's take care of this and then we will end the episode off. So, not super big on the Brand of Inferno or whatever. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to unmark that. So we can fight the King Slime with this, by the way. That's what the slime is. But let's see, is there's slots here. Let's put that away. And cool. We'll just put these guys in here. Deposit all of our money. And real quick, I want to see if the fisherman has a decent trade, like a decent quest for us to do. Oh, we've already done it. Oh, because it's only 4 a.m. Alright, let's come out here. I think I didn't actually get rid of that one. Whoops. Alright, so, you know what? We fought the King Slime before. The wizard was slain by slime. Oh, there's still werewolves. And a solar eclipse. Alright, well, this day just got more interesting. So let's come over here. And let's see. We'll just kind of hang out here. And honestly, there's not really anything of interest from this. It's just something I'm gonna have to deal with. What's interesting is we got the slime rain and a solar eclipse in the same day. That's kind of cool, but it really doesn't matter all that much. So I will tell you guys what, I'm going to end the episode off here. I'm going to deal with this, and next time we are going to be building. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!